evening, good afternoon. Everywhere is not the same, but for me, everything is in the morning. And why is that? Just because I'm distracted every time. I put the open the live. I don't know how to say it. I said it. I set my live stream yesterday, so I will have everything smooth today. And then I put my iPad on the stream, on the live stream, and oops, I did it. I set it for 7 in the morning. Hi Anne, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. How are you today? I was telling that I did a mistake. I make a mistake, and I put the live for 7 in the morning instead 7 in the evening here in Israel. So I hope the notification I put post and everything, I hope everything, something of that arrives to the people so they come. If not, we have the rerun. That's okay. So, oh, oh, oh. Oh, yes. No, but mine, I think I checked this particular thing because it's not the first time. And I don't know what happened. Anyway, I know what happened. Yesterday I was 10 hours doing this. That's why I was very tired and I made mistakes. But whoops, this is the beret that Maxian is telling you hi.
Hi.
Do you remember where you? Oh yeah, I did it for P, not to wear because I don't know if she wanted it. I canceled it, but to learn how to do it, I still need to edit all the footage I have. And yeah, I have my hat. It's the last stream in June, so we are going to use the hat today. And yes, we have a lot of things to do today. So, and in the meantime, it's you and me, or maybe some people lurking in the background. Hi to all, please thumbs upsies, and if you want, you can say hi in the chat. Okay, so let's go down and do something. You will have the exclusive here. So the hat, we already saw the hat. This one day will be, I will do something on it. I don't know what yet. Let's put it aside. So the hat is done in a traditional way, like circular, with increases and decreases and everything. I did the templates, I did the formulas, I did the video, but the first video I put out is not this one particular, it's another one. It's a simpler way to do it if you don't know how to crochet. Maybe you know how, like P, one stitch maybe you know more than one stitch, but you don't know how to do increase and decrease. Maybe you know free-form crochet, then you can do it with your free-form crochet. That's the video I released today. And I cannot explain a lot because if you don't know what is free-form crochet, there are a lot of literature in YouTube even, and we can go there some other time. If you are interested, let me know in the comments. But anyway, you can simplify this in 2 templates, as I show in my video, and I give you the formula to arrive to the measurements. And then you have a ring and a circle, that is really this circle and this ring. Of course, when you do it by the traditional method, you do it in one piece. You continue here and start to, you start here. You increase every round, then it's bigger. Then you arrive to the, this is not exactly, because when you put the other side in the classic way, this part will be just began to go down. Okay, that made, but when I started to do it and I hadn't this part, it was bigger. Anyway, that's what we need. And when you start to increase, to decrease, then you form this ring all around. But if you don't know how to do it, or you don't want to do it like that, you want to do, let's say, free form, so you crochet whatever you want, whenever you want, and in the place you want, like you can start here and then put the, what you need to have in mind is this circle. Not in mind, you do the template and you crochet and then put the pieces or the one piece to be the same form and size of the template. So you will have a free-form crochet circle and a free-form crochet ring, and then you will put like that, only that here and here will be the reverse, the front part will be inside, and then you sew all around with yarn, and you put it upside down, no, upside down, inside out. Ah, that's the word I couldn't find when I did the video. So for those that go to see the video, it's outside. Oh, inside out. Yeah. Oh, Barbara, how are you? Oh, and you don't know how to crochet at all? Well, maybe it's time to learn something. I don't know. The second video I planning to do, and maybe it will be more than one video because I put all together and it was almost 2 hours of video, so I don't think so. I have no technical capacity in my my iPad or anything to do it. I will fraction it in several videos, but it's really one step by step how to do this in a traditional way, and it will I will release it in 1 or 2 days as soon as I finish with it. Well, let's put that aside. I don't want that to be ruined. So, Barbara, what are you up to? What else do we have? Let's see. Uh, I did some reorganizing here. I put some shelves. So now I have another here. I have a real piece of furniture with okay, it goes like a car. Oh, talking about forgetting things. I have the word in Hebrew and in Spanish, but it's very simple word that I know. Okay, the tires. It's not the tires, but it's that. So I can put it everywhere. I can put it near me, and I can put it aside if I need. Yes, Technicolor. I did it Technicolor because P show us a lot of different colors of yarn that she intended to use. So I thought to myself, if I am doing that in only one color, she cannot know how to change. Like I wanted to do it as close as possible the things she is going to find. And those are the colors I have. So I choose colors that for me they were okay together, and that's it. The multicolor, and it's a video. Barbara, you can go to see the first video. That it's I was thinking about doing something simple for people that are not used to do a lot of crochet, but they know one stitch. And if you know one stitch, you can go for the route of the free form, and then you can follow the video. If you don't know to crochet, but you want to do it with fabric, you can use the same template and the same formulas I give in the video. Okay, enough with that for now, because we have a lot of things to do. As usual, I'm going to show you something that I found or did that I think it's interesting. See that? Maxi found it. I don't know if I did it, and it I did put here a notebook or not. I don't think so. I think I might need to do it with pages I have, or with junk mail, or with everything I have. And here you put like a notebook. And this one and this one are the same gel print I made, I think, at least 10 years ago. And also that. This is very sturdy. Beat me if I know what kind of card box, but because it's not corrugate, because it's not feel like corrugate, it might be some really sturdy chipboard. I don't know. Yes, did you see? And this one I made. I don't think I made it. Maybe the background is jelly plate. I don't think I used stencil for that. And this is like our solutions to do marking, like that. Or that, but this is too big. Or this one, when it's, it's not, It's oh, when you finish it, yeah, that's it. Okay, so I found it so good because it was my earliest works with that, and did a good work. I really pay attention to details here. Okay, another thing. See that? This is something that we found um, in a box. I was saving to do some middle shelf on my shelf, and I did because all the intention of that shelf that we put is to put the large papers that we have now. So we needed a really. Hi, Christine. How are you? Welcome. How are you today? Yes, I am well. Thank you for asking. So anyway, we have a box and we use it already. Oh, I'm glad to know that, Christine. We used the box already, and the box we found in the street. It wasn't my box, but could be because it was from a scooter or something like that. Oh, I'm so glad. Yes, to have a cold it is no good, and to have a cold in summer is the worst. But yeah, I'm glad you are over it. Okay, today I was a little bit under the weather, and I ran to take my temperature because I said I cannot believe it that we can this cold could be contagious through the internet because all of us are not so good, and but no, it's okay. It was the maybe the AC or the ventilator. I don't know. Fun, the fun, yes. Okay, but not the fun with you. The fun with A. Yeah, and that's the feeling. Okay, so inside of the box, it was a box. I use it. I use it to do like from one big or tall shelf. I did a division so I can put my papers and my jelly plates inside the first division, and I have the second division to put some else. Don't waste the space because we need space. It's very, very uh, important, the space here. Someday I will do a tour on my, I need to organize more first. So anyway, I found this that have to be part of the packaging. Okay, so see that. Chun 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 chun. Isn't that marvelous for an artist book? You do the book with this format, like that, every page, one side and the other, and then you put this inside, and of course you decorate that, and you can think what can you do with this part, but you have a book and a case. Oh yes, I know. Okay, we are going to do that someday. Not today. Let's put that apart. Where? I don't know. Okay. Maybe here. We have less things here to see. Now this organizer. Of course, this is the organizer for today or for this this time. That don't mean that I won't have another one. Let's put this like that, you can see better. Okay, so I needed a place to put all my tapes, and the little tapes, and this one is not part of the and a place to put rather, yeah. Barbara, you are right, it's sinking inside the box. Oh, you are so clever, Barbara. Oh. Okay, so what I did, so let's see that without the tape, without everything. Let's take everything out and see how it was made. Oh, I have here, sorry, I cannot tilt it because I have parts of a stencil here. So I took board. Maxi, hi. I took a board. This is wood. It's to paint, okay? But I did it in another way. I painted something, and I put the sticks, the glue sticks, like I had one, a little one, and I have a more wider one or more bigger ones. So I put two, one on one, and I glue it here with a glue gun. I paint with white gesso all the surface. I paint with white everything. And I put here, this is an aerosol cup. We found that because it was from the thing that they, in Carnival, they spray, and it's like snow. So they were, in our day of independence, we went to the party in the streets, and they use it and they toast it. So we went with my mother, and we took every one of them from the floor, and I have to put anything I want here. So I put one, I glue one of them here. I wish I had something more open so I could put more things, but anyway, those are the things I want to have in hand. So, okay, you don't want to? I don't blame you. Okay, that's it. So, I have a place to put my larger and tiny tapes. Okay, I think I finished. I wanted to tell you something, and we are going to do water colors some days, and then we are going to use it and see. In the same box was this gel de silice. It's a dissecant silica gel. Okay, can see? So I know this product. It in many packaging that need to get rid of the humidity, then they put things like that. I never saw so big, so I took it because you can use it instead of salt to do some cool effects on watercolor. So I am, thank you, Anne. It's, you know, sometimes you need to do things, even though they are not the wow, the engineer thing or something like that, the wow thing, but you have practice. So I have a lot of practice in my life because I was raised to do whatever I want in the art department without thinking in the final product, but in the process. So when I can think about something that I never thought about it before, it's a novelty for me, I go there because, you know, uh, I really liked the process, like the adventure of seeing if it's okay or not. Sometimes it's not, and it's okay. I know it's a really complicated. Okay, what do we have? We have two things to see: stencils and the racks. Anyway, the racks need a book. They need a book. So for the book, I was thinking two things to do. One, I want to experiment with cardboards. I have a lot still. I have two more boxes and a larger box that I have in my shed because it's the box that the shed came in. So it's very sturdy and almost really smooth surface. And I want to use it. But I don't want to use it just. I want to use it to something okay, something that it's worth it. Okay? So I was thinking about doing 12 by 12 or maybe even a little bit larger. We see pages of cardboard. Hi Stella, how are you? Okay. It's okay to learn. We all are people that are busy people, and I really appreciate all the support of you being here, really. Okay, so if you want to tell us how are you before you go to lurk again, or you cease lurking and you are here, I don't know. Any of that, it's okay with me. So, oh, I was impressed, Stella. I will tell you on another occasion. Sorry. I don't want to lose my thoughts. Then I was thinking we can use the 12 by 12 plate, jelly plate, the 12 by 12 stencil that I made, and a new stencil. I have two new ones, and I think another two or three that you didn't see. You saw the final product, and maybe I use it with you, but I don't think I introduced them. So I will, and I made a new stencil that you won't believe it. I was surprised. I started to drawing, and it was so funny because I wanted to do something for easy. I know the parents have a stencil shop, but never mind, she don't have this particular thing that I wanted to do for her. And I still want to do it, just that I went a little bit apart of the of the path. I wanted to do some birds, but not only birds, but weird birds and whimsical birds. And I didn't know exactly what, but I started to draw as usual on my iPad. I started to draw. My creative process is like that. I start to draw whatever I have in mind and whatever my hand can draw. I don't mind. Even if I like it, I don't. If it's the final thing, no. I do something. Because the blank page, it's froze you. I won't feel, I don't feel frozen, but it like stops my creative process or delayed it. So I want to do something, and I learned that the third thing that you came up with is not the real thing. It's like a disguise that your mind put to cover, and it's like layers, like an onion. And you need to peel it if you want really to arrive to the core of your thoughts, of your creativity, of your creation. So I did that. I put that in one layer. In the program I use, but in I think all the programs, the design programs, you can hide or show layers, and you can have layers, independent layers to draw, and then you can accommodate the layers because it's not all in one. And at the end, if you want, you can merge all the layers. So the final result will be one drawing that you can do bigger or smaller or whatever you want to do to it. I hope it will be that was clear. So, in the next layer, I thought about cats because Izzy loves cats. So I drew one cat. And this drawing was so unusual. Hola, mami, qué bueno, ¿ya volviste de las compras? My mom was shopping, so she told me maybe she won't be here, but she is. I'm glad. Gracias, mami. So, what I did was draw one cat, and was this cat that started to bring me to the final project. So I did one cat, so I did a reverse image like a mirror, and I put two, and then the tails form like wings. And I thought about adding images, and it's like I took the wings I thought wings, and I put an angel inside, and then from the angel, the head, I thought it was the core of a flower. So I did flowers, I did petals, and then from there, in that way, I add imaginary image to that, and I came up with that. I don't know how you can see it. Let's put something. I think that if I put something like that is obscure, we could see that red. Anyway, we are going to use it so you will see. But it was so unusual and so satisfying to do this that you see, they have fishes, they have water, they have the flower, it have the angel have the two cats that are in the roof of those buildings. Hi, Sherry, how are you? Welcome, welcome. How are you today? So, I was thinking that we can use this in every page as a final layer on our prints, and use some of these. This one you already know, it's Happy Stream. This one is one prototype of mine from Ages, that is the perspective lines or something like that. The big balls, the Marky Mark, I don't know if I think we use it. You saw the papers I made with that. I don't think we saw it in particular, but oh, I'm glad to hear, Jerry, that you are good. Sorry. And I have two that I did use them, but I didn't introduce to you. We have this month in Makers, the tags with a theme. A theme was vertebrates. So for doing that tags, I made two stencils, one, and then I made another one with the same idea. That's the vertebrates, and that's the vertebrates if you saw them from up. Of course, it's not literally. It's my artistic license. Oh, Sherry, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. And this one I made without the upper, like the round part, because I thought to have something like that, it's a mark making stencil that I wanted to have. And you remember, I used that in my first intent of long haul. This one I used, and then I did the long haul right with this one, but I never introduced. Thank you, Sherry. So I thought about that. And I made today this one. I made 1 hour before the stream. I was organizing everything here, and at the same time I was cutting with the Cricut. This is my missing blocks. I think it's like that. Only that I made it in 12 by 12, so it's another format. But it's okay. I didn't have that in 12 by 12. I wanted to use it, and it was little, so I only can use it in the 8 by 10. Yes, I am really addicted to the 12 by 12. Yes, you are right. So one of the changes I did is that I have in a shelf here beside me all the paints. So if I need paint, I don't need to put on the desk. I don't need to use the space we have to work. Okay, thank you, Sherry. Okay, let's grab my plate. So I have this. I've been cleaning that. I put them in water and soap, because all this part, particularly in this one, because it's too near to that, to the plastic, and it accumulates paint every time you use it, and then it translates to the braille. This one have more space. If you can see, I put them like that. Now I feel a little bit more, but not too much. Now that I put that on the camera, I see it's the same. Maybe I don't use this one as much as this. That could be the problem. Okay, we have room for the stencil. We have room for the jelly plate and for the brayer off. And in the little furniture here, I have all my papers. So I'm organized now. No, I didn't create it, Barbara. I just cut this. I have another one with crustaceous. How do you say in English crustaceous? Maybe one of you knows. But yes, I started. I have the crabs and the lobster. But I put in the other part because it's a 12 by 12. So I put to fill the space. I put another thing that I already have cut. RC side. Let's say it's the same theme, but it's something prior. And I don't want that. I want to redo that stencil with another new things. So I will think about it a little more. But no. Some stencils they took an hour, but some they took more. But I so enjoy to draw, to design, that I don't pay attention. And then I see the time, and I said to myself, what? I've been today 10 hours working, and I don't work. I'm retired. Why? Why I did that? That's okay. Crustaceans. Yes. Thank you, Barbara. You always know what to say. You see? Okay. I wish I can show you everything here, but I cannot today. Okay, jelly plate. Let's think about a color I have here. We are going to do now the backgrounds. Okay, so I intend to have two different type of pages. One will be with a dark background and with maybe white, but white, not transparent white. What? Why, Barbara? You are okay. Why do you need to shut up? Oh, Sherry, you know what? I found this material. I cannot find the name of it, but my suspicion is that it's an acetate. Only that this, I have stencils I made from acetate. I bought them in rolls and I cut them at the size and it's perfect. But this one is not smooth. Have like, I don't know if you can see it if I approach it. Let's see. No, I don't think so. It's not transparent, first of all, it's translucent. I have like a sand-like design in it. So I think that they think that it's better than an acetate. And this is something that, first of all, if I clean it, the paint goes really. You can achieve to have it like that in an instant. But it's very good as a stencil. Okay. And but I have stencils from cereal boxes, from I don't know, so many things I did. Okay, so I was telling about the, yes, it's a very nice material. If only I could find the name of that material. Also came in rolls, like a cardstock, but not the ones that came like a copy paper, but in rolls, and a big one, and you cut it at the how you need it. But I tell you, even a box, if you are doing it not by hand, even with a Cricut or something like that, even a box, it's something that you can use as a, if you can use botanicals as stencils, like a plant, you can use anything you want. Of course, I think the same. Everyone has something to give in any particular time. My dogs also. And I don't think it's in the ears of the of who cared that. It's not your responsibility, Barbara. You need to be authentic, and we love you. We really love you as you are. Okay, let's start, because we chat a lot today. We work a little bit. So I was telling, I want to do two types of pages. One will be a dark background and a white. I called this stencil Summer Dream. Okay, and it won't be the last one weird stencil I will do, because now I have, it's like you find something that you are good at and it satisfies you more than anything else. So I want to pursue this path, and I don't know where I will arrive with that, but I'm so enjoying the journey. Maxi, may I ask, go to the dogs a little bit, because it's bothering me, okay? Maxi, ¿podés ir con las perras y tratar de acacharlas un poco? I don't know if Maxi heard me. Maxi! Okay, thank you. Okay. I see there are another dogs that bark, so they bark. They are into the conversation as we are. You're welcome, Barbara. Okay. And to continue the sentence, I want to do some pages that will be clear, or like no dark background, and with maybe black. I will do this over everything. Let's see what we achieve here. It's something. So to do the backgrounds, I have several options. One, I don't think I'm going to use this one, maybe, but this one I think it's more. It has less spaces between rows. So I will use this one. I will use this one in another one. It will be interesting. This and this I will use to combine with the others, because it's very pleasant what does. And this one I will also use as backgrounds. You can put like that, or we are going to see. Okay, let's do something. I don't want that. Well, first of all, I have this here. I don't know if it's in the dark or not dark department, but we are going to use it. It's only the first layer, and we are going to do backgrounds as usual to have the page full like that. I still don't have racks to put my prints, but it's okay. Everything will arrive. This thing don't have a lot of mystery. We put some paint, we take out the paper, and voila, we have a background. Maxi, maybe you can bring me the tender, please. You know where it is? Ah, it's there. Yeah. Okay, we need a place to put the...
What?
This one you can put in the place, this one, and then you put the tender here. Thank you, baby. Okay, let's grab some yellow. I have some paint. I don't mind because or it will stay in the plate if it's dry, or I can mix it with my yellow. Anyway, we will enjoy it. I don't want to put a lot of paint because I tend to do that. I don't, oh, thank you so much, baby.
Welcome.
I have here, I want you to see. This is, we call it tender, it's for the clothes. So, in the meantime, that I have nothing, I have this. And this is the furniture I told you, and these are the papers. So, and this is drying. In the meantime, I thought, what I have here?
Red.
A red? Oh, I have paint in my face. It's too good that you cannot see my face now. At the end of the word, I have paint. See, that doesn't come out. Oh, see? I'm loving it. As a background, it's okay. Well, let's put some tilt. Maybe we can put some cobalt blue from Amsterdam in here. First, I'm going to take that. We need to use it. I don't know still how to use it. Oh, Barbara, but it's useful for you? Oh, I made a mistake here. Oh, it's okay. Nothing happened. I'm I want to do something, but something that in the same space will give me more options, like floors of a building. So I don't know. I will do someday that. I have in mind exactly what I want. Okay. So another one. I am using a very sturdy paper that I found. I told you about that. Still don't know how it's composed because it have no information. Only that I think it's the paper that used to print books or something like that. Oh, of course, and we will miss you. Okay. And I have enough paint here to do another one, but not here. So let's do something. Let's do some green over here. Because we are doing backgrounds, we don't mind how it will turn. Okay? So we can do experiments or things like that. Okay. I think how many pages do we have? We need the cover, counter cover, it's 2. We need the insides, it's another 2. And we need pages, so we have 4 only with the cover. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's put it here. And I think we need pink to take that. Here, where is my pink? Here. It's first time I use the new arrangement and I find it so comfortable so far. Only that, yeah. So we have some pink. I wish I can do transfers, so I have one PM Artist Studio print that was sent to me by Colleen, and I'm going to try, not today, but I'm going to try again a transfer. I cannot give up on that. I did it by partially, so I want to do it for real now. Oh, it's so sturdy, this paper, that you cannot tell if they have 2 or 1. I was thinking about a binding method because we are going to have card box as pages, and they will be individual pages. Lisa, how are you? Welcome. How are you today? Oh, I love this. Well, I think we have almost enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's covered. And another one for pages. So they need to go. Let's remind the activities. Oh, I'm glad to know that you are good, Lisa. Ah, okay. Doggy, doggy. Hazy and Caramel, please. That's it. That's it. Thank you. whoever asks what languages they know every language in the earth because they know your intention, know your words. I can talk to them in English and it's the same. Okay. So, one page in the woods, one page in the house, or maybe one page only for the two of that. She goes to the school, and in the school have a dorm, and then they went out with the dogs that convert in something else, that the dragon man and the Pegasus man. And I think they need to reveal that she is not the sister but the figment of her imagination. So at least we have 6 different pages inside the book. We need to prepare 8 to be sure, even 10. So let's continue a little bit more, because if not we have an hour. Yes. So I was thinking maybe do some of the hair. We need to these dolls, but I don't know if we are going to have time today. Let's see. Okay, I need 9 more backgrounds. So let's think about different paintings. Let's put this here because it's dry and we need another one. You know, when you work with almost all the desk, well, it's half because the other half is there, and I have so many things there. It's not usable. Also have a shelf beside it, so I cannot reach any way to work. But all this space, it's enough for me. And don't need to have the things on the desk. It's fabulous. Well, in the meantime that we do the backgrounds, let me tell you about something that happened in my life lately and how I resolved it. I am going out on vacation, on mini vacation, a weekend vacation to Spain, you know that, at the end of July, to meet my son and his wife. And but not only me, Maxi came with me, and I needed approval for my wheelchair. It's the first time I'm going to have a flight out of the country. Well, a flight at all. So I reached the company that I'm going to fly and send them this one is perfect. Send them everything they ask for to have the approval. And as you, I think already know, it was denied because of the battery that wasn't on the approval list of batteries. So let's put that. This is Rosso di Marte, Rojo de Marte, or Mars, Red Mars. I think, or Mars Red, I don't know. So I started all my path to achieve that, because at first I told I'm not going to buy a battery and blah blah blah. What if I buy a battery and it's not approved and everything goes for my mind. And I said to myself, okay, since I am better, maybe I can walk with a. There are sticks to walk that have a chair or something like that, because my problem is I cannot be standing a lot of time. A lot of time it's 1 minute or less, and then I need to have the possibility. Sorry, I'm going to clean that because I have some residue that I don't want that to be on the gel print. I don't know where is from. Okay, so I started to practice in order to see if I can, and unfortunately I'm not there still yet. So I'm not there yet. So I needed to find a solution with my wheelchair. So at the end, what I did, I contacted the person who sold me the chair, and after telling him that I did specifically ask for a wheelchair to be able to fly out of the country, he said the battery is out of time. That's why it was a battery that was okay, but time passed and it's not now. I don't believe that, but I need it. I need the place to give me technical support and to buy some things, because this wheelchair is imported and I don't see which if there is another person that have the same wheelchair around my house, like another shop. Oh, I cannot walk 5 minutes, Lisa. But yeah, I will adapt what you say to my what I can. Okay. So let's do another with Bruno Di Marte, Mars Brown. I don't use a lot of brown, but I want to start. I want to achieve a lighter brown, like go from cream to brown and all the in between. And I think I'm going to do it sometime. I don't know if white or yellow or both will achieve that, or go to the shop and ask for paint in that colors. That's another possibility. It's not a thing about the legs, so I don't think I need those socks. I don't have a if I walk, I don't have problem of circulation. My problem is in the back. I have back pains, and then after a little while, my legs are hardened, and then I cannot stand. You say, Lisa, that it's circulation problem? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not so liking this background, but it's my problem with the brown, so don't mind. Have some colors. I think it's the red Mars that came here. Okay, so let's see how much we have till now. We have 1, 2. This one I like. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that we did right now, just now, and 8. So we are going to work with that, and we are going to add if we need more, okay? So this one, it will be dark. So let's think darker. Let's see. I'm going to use, I don't have a very dark blue, but I think the combination will be okay. Oh, sorry. Yes, Barbara. What happened? When I talked with that guy, he told me about buying another battery. And I said to myself, yes, I am willing to buy another one because anyway, I didn't want, because my plan was to go out of the chair in a period of time, but in the meantime I need it. And if I want to travel or go to any place that it will be a lot of hours, I might need a second battery, so I will have more battery time or battery life. So to buy one is not something so bad. But I didn't want to buy one and then submit that to the airline and they to say, no, this one isn't in the list. Anyway, so I did it. I asked him to send me all the papers and a picture of the battery. And I sent that to the person that was doing all my things. And I told her that that was the battery I was intent to buy. That please, if she can send that to the department, the engineering department, that is the one that give the permission. And she said yes, she sent, and I have approval. Then she said, when you purchase that, please let me know. And at the same day, I talked to the guy, and I purchased that. They need to bring it next week, but I have my problem solved. Hi, Anne, welcome back. Well, we are going to start to use the stencils. Let's use this one for a change. We need to clean it. Let's clean it with that. And yes, I know I can do it. I can put it like that. It's okay. Okay, I can invert it. So the most important thing about this tail of the wheelchair is that I didn't give up. I sent her all in the between of my tail. I sent her every paper I can have my hand on. I asked for papers for the first battery. And then when she definitively said, okay, no, I don't see better, that I have another way. Well, this is the mark making that made that particular stencil. So I decided, yes, to purchase one. But I didn't give up. And this person from the airline, she took the phone and phoned me and told me, I admire your persistence, your strength and everything. And I was so proud that really I could, I could do it. Don't give up. Don't take a no, and find creative ways to solve it. Thank you, Barbara. And not only that, I still, okay, this is too dry. It did some marking, but not a lot. Never mind, because we need markings. We are not expecting the mark be like that or other. Okay, let's add to this pink. I don't know why people don't love pink. They only love grungy colors. And yes, what I was saying is that I still intend to go to the retreat in October. Susan's and Anthony retreat. I think they have a lot of information to give you if you want. And I still intend to go, only that I am expecting for the visa interview. Every day I go in and I see if I have another option. Let's do it fast, so maybe it won't dry on us. Yeah, like that. And if it will be okay, and I receive the visa, so I can attend. So it's important to have a battery that works for flights, for international flights. Okay, we have another mark. Let's see if we can use that. Let's put that in here. I know it's the same color or almost the same, and I think it will have a good effect on that, even though it's not so contrasting. We still have a little bit of green, you can see, but because we are not going to do a long haul, I don't know how much of it we are going to receive. Let's see. This is my barren hand. Yes, we have a green. Okay, let's use another one so we have different marks. Okay, we are going to use it on this too. So this one will be a little bit complicated because it's lighter here and darker here. We need to do an ombre, an inverse of ombre. And here, don't mind, because it's not so dark. We can put darker or lighter here. Let's put some, oh, this is a color I never used yet. It's called sap green. Verde vejiga. Wow. Okay. It's totally transparent. It's from Amsterdam. Let's see. And we talked about ombre, so I think I'm going to put pink or yellow. Yellow. This yellow is semi-transparent. This is semi-transparent either. This one is semi-transparent, so we don't have a lot of alternatives here. But we can put also this ink with this. Let's see. Now I put a lot of paint here. Why? Anyway. This is what pleased me today. Let's start with the yellow. I think the ink, even though it's not green, it will help us to spread the green also. And will help us with the drying that we experiment. So, oh, nice color. Let's put another mask. Let's use the missing for the first time. There. This one, no, I want to do this one. We have here like that. We are going to do it like that. And let's do it well. I have no place to put my fingers. Oh, it's okay. It's not translucent. I cannot see where I put it. It's the same. Okay. It has big holes. I don't mind. I think we are going to have all the definition. You can see it here. As I pass the hand, it's like an embossing here. You can see it. I think you can see it. You see? Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of paint, but you know, that's an effect. Okay. I'm loving it. Let's grab another one. We had one. Oh, this one. Let's do another pass here. We still have a lot of paint. Yeah. Oh, anyway, the embossing. It not stays that embossing, only when you put it. So we have some, and it's okay. I still have another one that could benefit with that, is this one. Let's build the stencil. And now, yes, I'm going to do like that. Okay, I didn't put it well, but you can see how it will be this one. I so wanted to be able to do that, to see the stencil before. I still didn't have the time or the disposition to do a long haul here. I will. Oh. Oh, you can see it? Yeah. Loving it. Okay, so we need another stencil for the two that remain that are not darker colors. I think everything else is done. Yeah, we don't have more. Okay, so let's think. We are going to have some of the green because it will show. So maybe this one, it's good for green, but a lighter one. Let's see. Or green, or maybe teal with white. Okay. Let's put some. This is turquoise, not teal. It's the same. Not the same, but the same. And it's completely opaque. And we are going to combine it with also XPC titanium white, and it's also opaque. And I think this is the one that we are going to use to the final stencil on the darker backgrounds. Okay, let's mix it. I wanted to talk about my father's studio when I was little. It was the first place when I worked in art, or with art. Let's use, we have, what is it? Oh, the mark making, this one. This one is perfect. Mark making mirror styles. But I don't know if we have time today, but it's very important to know how was the place, how I perceive it also, because I was little when I first went there. It wasn't the first time I went there because it was my father's studio. I was there every time. But to work, to participate of that, it was my first time. I was 8. Oh, who is going? Oh, thank you, Barbara, for being here. We are going to miss you. Bye, honey. Oh, I love it. It's not a lot, but it's like something on it. We are going to have better results with the, I don't know, it's the positive, it's the negative, I don't know. We didn't clean it well. Yeah, it's clean. It's not wow, but it's clean. Let's say that it will do the trick. But we have only half hour. So I don't know if we are going to have time. But what reminded me of that, when I work and I don't have those things, and I can like go with my movements all the way, I remember that because that place was made. Oh, we have blocks here. We have a lot of things, but everything is, I don't know, it wasn't in the right register also. But everything is okay. We are in the deep layers, so it's okay. And my father's studio was built to have space for the printing machine, space for the prepping, space for do the schablonas or to mix paint, space to store the paint. The paint wasn't like that. They didn't have like that. They have bliss, like buckets of paint that came from the factory. So he had tables, big work tables to every step of the printing. And I told you we have hangers to hang the prints, and it was a very clever design that my father did. So the construction skills are not mine alone. I was raised like that. And I will do a drawing someday, or maybe even a prototype, and I will show you. I don't have that kind of, I think I can do something, but I don't know if it will be good for me because I cannot stand. We will see. But anyway, what I wanted to tell you is in art, as in everything in life, you need to have a room to work comfortably. So, because every obstacle will be an obstacle inside your head, and vice versa. Okay, I'm looking at the red. I don't know why, because I have here this red, and I have here this blue. Yes, little bit of blue, a little bit of red, and the white we already know. I have another one. I have pebeo. We don't know how it's said, but it's also titanium white. It's opaque also. Let's see what we can achieve with that. The paint is another quality altogether, even better than the Amsterdam, I say, but I don't have a lot of experience, only this one is what I have. I love, you know what, after all, instead of achieve lilac or lavender that I was expecting, I think the red wasn't so, like, it was a lot of blue, but I love this color. Let's see. So we need another thing, and I think now we are going to do this one. And I don't know every one of them, but I think, for instance, this one is lacking it's very spacious, like don't have dense places. Let's see. It is very opaque, as you can see, but we are going to take paint off with the stencil. I love the versatility of this stencil. Okay, now we are talking. Let's take this off. We do the same. This is wax paper. This Interfor dry wax paper. That is Gordon choice, and I did. They are 500 here is not very expensive, and only that is 10 by 10 ish, 10.75. It's okay. Inches, so it's not 12 by 12. So you can see it's shorter. But if I made the stencil like with a frame, then I can use it. Okay, let's do some here. Our best. Now I know why P does that with the paper, because you can see where you put it. I will show you someday. Okay, again the paint was a little bit dry. What happened with this one? We still need to put some other markings here. Okay, let's do it. We have now these ones. We need to do some darks in there, so I was thinking about brown, no, deep gray and silver. This is not silver, sorry, this is pink, estanio, pink, which language I don't know, from Amsterdam. And deep gray from Mimeri, that it's an Italian company. This one is opaque, this one is semi-opaque, but they will complement each other. I think we are going to use the same. Okay, another time in the same. What happened here? Let's see the chart. You know that you inspire me to, not only with your own work, but with your words. Being here, it's something that I appreciate very much. Wow! See, everything is silver-like. Okay, let's use this one. Okay, we have a lot of space here. We have 20 minutes, so I don't want to use the time without showing the new one. Yes, yes, that gray was something else. Let's put it in here. That is what I find out. If you do like that, you can see the end of the page, the end of the print in the page. So it's better to put that in place, and we see here what we can achieve if the paint is not dry. See? So far this paper responds not to take it off like, wow. I don't know if you can see because it's so subtle this. I'm loving it. Oh. Let's see if I can show you. You see? All that in silver and in. I don't know where that came from. It's there. We use silver and gray and we have light blue here. I don't know. Mysteries. Okay, let's use something more open now, like this one. There. This one is perfect. The perspective lines. And what we have? We have this one. I don't want to go lighter because we are going to put some white on it with the final stencil, but this one have there. Let's see. Something like that. Yes, I love it. Okay, let's put it. Whee! I think anyway I'm going to use this one, but okay, I need to buy more yellow. This is the yellow I love. It shows because it's almost empty. Oh, thank you, Anne. I try. I just. It's like a learning curve for me, you know. But I'm pleased every single thing that I discover or I do well. I have a lot of paint here that I want to get rid of it because it's dry. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, this one. I did prepare that beforehand. Thank you, Lisa. I try to lay it. Wow, this is way off. I have some of the plate here. But never mind, it's a little one. Wow. That's what we have now. And we have this one that we are going to put in here and see what happens. This one. I don't know how much paint we are going to have because today it dries like that. We have some of that paint in here and it's not showing a lot, but yeah, I have some subtle lines here and here, but subtle, not something big. Okay, let's do something with this one so you can see the stencil. Okay, let's see. here we need something really light, and let's take every one of them that will benefit with a light and put them. Well, this is mixed, but it's okay. This is not light. This needs light. This will need light, and these other ones will need. I have them in my hand. Sorry. This pile will be with the dark. This pile will be with the light. So let's start with the light. Of course, we talk about this one. And I'm going to do only white for starting. We are going to pick some of the colors that are in the gel, on the gel plate. I ruined the brayer of Anne with that. I don't know. Okay, let's use for the first time this one. Let's see, what do we have here? So exciting, use a stencil for the first time and see what happens, because not all the stencils, thank you, Anne. Not all the stencils are really as you plan. This one needs some more definition here. Let's see if we can achieve that. It's the part that it's more sensitive because have tiny holes. But it's the important part because it's the central part with the cats. You see the cat have that, and we cannot have the body of the cat here. Okay, I don't know what happened. Maybe it's not, it's dry. Maybe it's dry already. This cat, it's okay. This cat, it's lacking for that. But this is the result, and this is the stencil, more or less. Okay, let's see how. Okay, so as we have the paint still, let's see what happens. Yes, here, why not? Really fast. Interesting. I am like a child with a new toy, huh? Like very much. That was what I wanted to achieve. I think it's close enough. Is that? We are going to see better with the darker one, because the darker will bring more definition here. But this is the overall proposal of mine. This page I love. Even though it's not very defined here, you can put some markers after that. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Lisa. Sherry, thank you. Okay. So my summer dream, it's okay. We need some more light. We need 3 more lighter. So we have 10 minutes. Let's do at least one of the brighter ones, that we need some dark thing. So I might need some, oh, some black. This is black coal, and it's from XTC. I think it's yes, it's opaque. Again, I can't find what I'm looking for. Spatula. Okay, let's grab this. Let's try pure black for once. You see, there is not a lot of paint here because it's already dry. I don't even start to use it and it's dry. Okay, let's go with that. As usual, the time flies. I have so much things I want to do. I might need a 6-hour stream for that. Okay, let's not exaggerate. Okay, this is the part that is really tricky. I see. It's the part of the middle. You know what? I know what happened here. It's not that didn't print. It's that I have one piece of the acetate that didn't cut all the way. That's why we don't have the second. Yes, now we have a body. The faces are not so defined here. I will see if it's a problem of the paint. Here better. Here no, but we don't have more paint in the gel plate. Anyway, I need maybe to solve the cat situation, but anyway, it's a really good one. Let's go with this one for the, I don't know if this is the positive or this is the negative one. I think it's a positive one. Let's put it like that. I try to do it fast because of the paint. I don't want the paint to dry on me. 7. And that is on the way of your viewing. Sorry. Oh yes, we don't have a lot. You see? We have something there, but not what I wanted. That is the really, really dark thing. Anyway, that could be a spare page. Anyway, I love the forms that have that. It's like a butterfly also. Well, let's see if we have time for, no, I'm afraid we have only 5 minutes. So I wanted to do this one, but maybe we can achieve something else. Let's do it fast, fast, fast. If I don't have time, I will tell bye from here, working. Because we came here to work, to learn things, to entertain, or, I don't know, to be in good company. So I can do it from here. I want to put some of this because that may be avoid to the dryness of the not to be so dry, and it will give also a nice color. Let's put it again. I want let's use this one for the first, like to clean the surface. Like that. Oh yeah, better. Well, I think it's really okay. This one. You see, it's multi-purpose because this is a base, this is the flowers arrangement. This is the head, this is a head top. This is the flower, but it's also the sea and the fish. Okay. I'm enthusiastic with that, and the paint is drying. You remember the paint that we wanted to put somewhere, and I don't remember this one. Yes, and it's, I think so. Yeah, let's see if we can achieve a darker, positive print. No dark enough. Wow. It's the same with the white happened to us. Very porous. It's like had cells all over. But anyway, you can see the figure of that. If you are going to repeat that on a book, so it will be another version of the same. So they don't all will be exactly the same. Okay. I will put my hat for the last time. And this is the paint that my son told me I had in my face. Now you can see. Thank you, Anne. I think so. Because you need to experiment and to see what happens. And after that, you can intervene the same things. And it will be, I know, it will be a large, in a large period of time. It won't be that those things that you do, you start in the morning and you finish in the night. But I think it's an adventure that it's worth to do. And this is the 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 clock, not for the finish of the stream that it is, but for my meds. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you took the time to be here to support me, to talk, to add to my inspiration. And we'll see you, maybe some of you, at PMRT Studio stream today in a few hours. Bye. Thank you.